Struck by is one of the leading causes of fatal accidents in the construction industry. These make up approximately 13% of construction fatalities annually. OSHA defines struck by injuries as injuries produced by forcible contact or impact between the injured person and an object or piece of equipment. When you are on the job site, there are many ways you can be struck by objects and the results can be fatal. Struck by incidents are caused by flying, falling, swinging, or rolling objects. The most common struck by injuries and fatalities are caused by the following hazards. Vehicles. More than half the reported struck by fatalities involve heavy equipment such as trucks, cranes, backhoes, or skid steers. These powered vehicles can generate a lot of energy and speed and are very hazardous. Falling objects. A brick may fall off a scaffold while you are working below, or a worker working above you may drop a wrench. The energy behind the falling objects is typically from gravity, so the farther the object falls and the heavier the object is will determine the seriousness of the hazard. Flying objects. A stray nail may shoot out from a nail gun. A power tool may cause an object to chip and material to fly. Or the wind can blow loose materials off roofs or elevated decks. The energy behind flying objects is based on the tool being used and/or other factors such as the wind. Swinging objects. When materials are mechanically lifted, they have the potential to swing and strike workers. As the load is lifted, the materials may also twist or turn. This movement can catch you by surprise, and you could be hit by the swinging load. Windy conditions are especially hazardous because the load will swing even more. Constructing masonry walls. Workers can be killed or seriously injured when building concrete or masonry walls. These walls are very heavy and are self-supported until they are braced or otherwise secured. If not careful, workers can be struck by materials when the lifting equipment is putting the slabs into position, or when materials are not shored properly and are not yet stable. In this course, we'll show you how to recognize, evaluate, and control each of these hazards and the steps your employer should be taking to prevent accidents on your job site. By the end of this course, you will be able to recognize the common struck-by hazards that exist on the job site to avoid injury or death, review the situation you are in, and assess your risk to struck-by hazards. Identify how to control struck-by hazards by creating a safe work environment, using safe work practices, and reporting hazards to a supervisor or manager. And recall your employer's responsibility to protect you from these hazards.